Siemens Healthineers is a medtech company that provides a portfolio across multiple different areas within healthcare, from analyzers for bodily fluids to diagnostic imaging instruments like CTs and MR scanners.
Teamcenter is for us the backbone enabling the digital thread end-to-end along the whole product lifecycle.
Model-based systems engineering is important to us because it helps us to shorten the time of a development project, as well as to react to changing requirements during the development phase and getting a better result on the first time of the release of the product.
We design our products within NX or in Capital or Expedition. We then merge that complete design into our engineering bills of material that reside in Teamcenter. Once the engineering bill is released and we use a change release process within Teamcenter, that bill of material is handed off to manufacturing to be built. We also use the MBOM to configure that BOM for different plants, as an example, or different regions as required. Once that engineering BOM is built up, we now have the capability to visualize those components that then will directly feed into manufacturing work instructions to produce that product in a given plant.
Teamcenter multi-BOM management is for us one of the cores to really enable the digital thread.
Historically, we had a lot of specialized tool sets, both in R&D as well in SCM, and had various data silos which were semi-independent of each other, which really created a lot of churn between the different departments.
Teamcenter is our PLM backbone, which is the overall and underlying data lake where we actually connecting the dots of the digital threads. Dots are for us single and siloed authoring tools, which are then enabled to enrich the data in one backbone and using those data for later stages in the development phase. And that's the strength of Teamcenter. Having always the same items and parts into the place as a single point of truth, but creating the view the specific engineers and the different stakeholders need to see.
A visualization of a bill of material can be very helpful to actually save time on generation of derivatives like visual work instruction based on CAD models, as well as using it for early simulations in the manufacturing space, so you can plan your manufacturing process before even having set up your first prototype.
This gives us some significant benefits that the JT data that's pulled from the CAD files and then subsequently stored in Teamcenter can be used and consumed by downstream processes within our manufacturing locations. A picture's worth 1,000 words. We understand what is going to be built. They can then build work instructions very easily off those JT files.
We use the variant management, the product configurator of Teamcenter to really handle the variances within Teamcenter. For sure, variances will be also defined in early phases in the system architecture tool. And then going to be downstreams also connected with CRM tools.
We've been using IMM, the Integrated Material Manager within Teamcenter, to manage our materials for our different business lines. Those materials are applied to the CAD objects, which is then allowing us to roll up the mass properties for a given subassembly or complete assembly. Also included in there, we also manage our substances for a given part as well. So as an example might be, if a casting is made out of aluminum, we have all the substances and the percentages and the weights and masses of that component from a sustainability perspective, which then our quality departments can then interrogate and generate reports that then we can provide to the different regulatory bodies.
Siemens Healthineers is operating in a regulated environment. So to comply with the regulatory requirements, it is important to have a formalized change process and a change management process, and Teamcenter is providing that for us. When we apply change management, the new product introduction process within Teamcenter, we actually managed to directly connect our R&D engineers with our process engineers so they could work collaboratively on reaching out to vendors. On the one hand side, being faster by getting information from in-work data, as well as providing early feedback to R&D, so we saved a lot on rework. We plan and execute the change within PLM space, but then implement it on the shop floor in the ERP space, and having a bidirectional data flow there so that we can ensure that it's a consistent change process across the board.
The connection between Teamcenter and SAP enables us to make faster new product introductions. So everything has been engineered before and in a virtual environment means that you are much faster with a first-time right effect. Doesn't matter if it's a change of an existing product or creating a new product when it comes to introducing this product into the factory and ramping the factory up.
From our perspective, the digital transformation has enabled the users and our communities to work in a collaborative mode. It's enabled a lot of topics to be seen and realized in a more succinct manner versus having things located in different places. It's also enabled us as a greater global organization to find and collaborate across countries and borders in our manufacturing spaces as well.